people have seen this. Corey Feldman wants to shut down Hackamania. Of course, Jim and Them was added to Hackamania, and Jim and Them will be doing their live podcast on the Friday, the first night of Hackamania. And Corey considers them part of the Wolf Pack, the people who are after him, because Corey's one of the good guys who is exposing pedophilia in Hollywood.
Right.
And so there's a lot of people after him for that, trying to kill him.
Yeah, no one else is talking about that right now. It's really it's been suppressed over the last few months.
Just Corey. So Corey says, I think we should circle the wagons and lead an anti-pedo protest outside their event. Who is down? So this is very scary. A lot of work has been put into this show already by Patrick Melton, Hackamania.com. You can stream the entire weekend. You can watch it from the toilet, Hackamania.com to go get your streaming password. Now, I talked about this on PDP because I found it fascinating. But somehow, Corey Feldman is, and this is just one of the tweets, there are a number of tweets that he put out with videos attached and damning Anthony Cumia and trying to get all these other people involved. And so our buddy, Chad Zumach, Z-Man, hops in. He's like, oh, this is my opportunity to shine. And he says, hey, at Corey Feldman, I want to help you protest these pedophiles at P-Melt and at Anthony Cumia in Vegas at their event in 2 weeks. I'll fly out on my own dime to protest these losers if you can promise you'll be there with the crowd. Enough of grown men trying to get with underage kids.
I like it. I think it's about time Chad stepped up and thwarted these pedophiles.
Also, it's so nice of Chad to realize that maybe Corey can't comp him for his flight, to go to Vegas.
He's not expected. Don't worry about it, Corey.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So then Corey says, sorry, but I wouldn't give them the pleasure of being at their stupid event. However, if you really feel passionate about stopping it, then show it. I have dedicated my life to fighting evil. I look forward to others following my lead.
I gotta say, I know you'll make fun of Chad for this. I'm Team Chad yet again.
Okay.
Because Chad is saying, hey, Corey, let's put our money where our mouths are here. Let's protest these fuckers. And Corey's like, nah, I mean, I'm fighting pedophilia, but not like in person. I'm not going to like show up and do it. I'll just
see. That's the way you interpret this. The way I interpret it was Corey's like, yeah, let's definitely do this. And then Chad's like, I'll be there. He's like, no, never mind. It's going to suck.
No. Chad is got some get up and go, and Corey's being lazy about it.
Okay.
I got to say, I think Karl's interpretation on this is correct, but then Chad's spin of Corey backing out is even better. And I don't know if we're going to be listening to that clip, but I love how Chad tries to make this be, oh, no. Corey and I are still great buds, and we're totally in support of each other, and everything is amazing between the two of us. We have like personal contact info, and he just couldn't make it, I think is what Chad actually says about this response. That is not Corey saying, I can't make it, I'm unavailable that day. That's Corey saying, no, this is fucking stupid. Even I came up with it and it's fucking stupid.
Well, then shut your mouth about it, Corey. Shut the fuck up. Stop pretending you're a hero for firing off 3 tweets about it.
Right. And this is something that Jim and them point out all the time, that Corey pretends to be this champion of children. And then when it's like time to take action on it, it's like, well, how much money am I getting paid for this? Can I do a pay-per-view?
I'd like it to go away, but at what cost?
So I also saw Chad trying to lean into this, and he was like tweeting at Corey, was just like, that Anthony Cumia, he had henchmen beat me up and say it's Cumia country. So I know like Chad's trying to save face and be like, I'm just having fun with this, guys, right? It's fun.
I like it.
So this is Jim and them talking about what's been going on with Corey, because they dive into Corey's X account better than anyone.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask, but I was curious about this show because people have said like, oh, it's what John is to WATP or Shuley, Corey is to these guys. Is there enough Corey Feldman content to just do a show about him?
The answer is yes.
Really?
Yes.
He's not. I asked that because he doesn't have like a podcast or anything, right?
Correct. But he puts out so much material on social media.
Oh, really?
They were breaking down his rehearsals, his band rehearsals the other day, and it's fascinating.
Huh.
They are so incredibly
sucks.
talented. I can't say enough good things about Jim and them.
Yeah, they're great. But yeah, you'd be surprised because they go through all of his social media stuff. So they'll go through and read his tweets. I had Jim on WTP not too long ago because Corey claimed that someone tried to sabotage his show in Rochester. And they were like, I'm doing this for Jim and them. Fuck you, Corey. Like none of this happened. He just makes all this shit up.
Yeah, I assumed like Corey Feldman was maybe a small part of their show, but other people think it's the entire show.
It started as they talked about a lot of things, and now they just focus on Corey Feldman.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's very funny. So they'll be at Hackamania, stream at hackamania.com, and this is them breaking down his tweets. Thank you, Doom, for clipping this.
So then, okay. So first he replied again to this same one, and he brought up Big J. I guess I don't know if he's lumping Anthony Cumia with Big J.
Oh yeah, because he's been on Legion of Skanks before.
Wow, you mean Big J's ex-partner? You mean one of the quote podcasters who talks couch crap about me? Yeah, well, only figures they're not just hashtag pedo protectors. They're the pedophiles themselves. All those podcasters should be fully investigated by @FBI.
Corey's one of these @FBI Karens. What a bitch. Could you imagine having to manage the social media account for the FBI? Like, more podcasters are mad at each other.
You don't think they put their top investigators on the social media team?
I don't.
Who's adding the FBI today?
Well, I mean, that is true. Most podcasters should be investigated by the FBI.
Can you imagine me being investigated? Like, that would be so funny.
Let's see. So then, all right, here we go. So now let me pull up this video.
Okay.
Now, I mean, they made a good edit. You got to give them
event of Jim and them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This
Good
is
name.
Oh yeah, because they tweeted this again. Okay, because this is a separate tweet from the other video, huh?
Wow, we really
Yeah.
are being used as pawns.
Yeah, Jim and them is bringing a lot of heat to Hackamania. I thought it was bad when Vito was involved in Hackamania in past years, but now Jim and them, oof, get a lot of celebrity attention from this.
Seems like it.
Yeah, this can't be good. So these guys, I love the fact that Corey draws a connection between Big J and Anthony. Makes perfect sense, right? Like Big J has been making fun of Corey for the last 8-9 years.
Yeah.
On the bonfire, and they Corey thinks he's part of the wolf pack and out to get him and everything like that. And then it's like, well, Anthony did a show once, and well, I mean, I should say Legion of Skanks was on Compound Media. There is a connection there for sure.
They didn't do a show together. Like Anthony's been on their show, and they worked under Anthony's umbrella. But that's like that's classic John or any one of these people, where it's just like basic cursory research isn't even done. Where it's like, oh, you partnered with him. You guys are partners, so you're both pedophiles. It's like, well, that doesn't make any sense.
That's how that works. Anthony's in the chat. He says, not a peep about Spielberg or Rob Reiner, but me and Big J need to be investigated. Right. Makes nothing but sense.
Logic.
You start with people like Anthony. You work your way up to
right.
Spielberg.
Makes sense. All right, so this is Jim and them piecing it all together after they're going through all of these different tweets from Corey.
I do know that this, with the whole Dabbleverse thing, this is getting caught up with Hackamania, with Nobody Likes Onions. Who are these podcasts? These other shows that are going to be there. Anthony Cumia is going to be there.
That puppet, that pedo protecting puppet.
Yeah, Tuki.
Tuki's a pedo protecting puppet. I'm glad he's finally getting exposed. He's been getting away with it for too long, in my opinion.
It is a great way to draw in children, Tuki.
Yes.
Since it's getting caught up in all of that, I think Stuttering John, who is obviously like one of the main focuses of the Dabbleverse, he was using this as well to be like, yeah, Corey. And I don't know how truthful this is, but then Anthony also threw out a tweet being like, I'm going to sue you because now you're saying I'm a pedophile. Like, so... I mean, I don't know if that's just a threat. I assume it's a threat, but who knows? I don't know how long, what kind of history has been going on back and forth. Because they are legit. Anthony's on the radio in New York,
right?
And they're like tagging the station. And I mean, even like what they're doing here, they're tagging.
Sure,
they're tagging the plaza. Like they're trying to get the event canceled.
Yeah. So everyone's getting involved in this now. Stuttering John sees an opening right here. He's like, hey, Corey, loved you in Goonies. Fuck these people.
Silver lining. I kind of like, and I know Anthony works for, it's like a right-wing radio station, so they'll say fuck cancel culture and that. But just radio in general is usually filled with cowards. It's nice that we've gotten to a time. It took a while, but now we're at a time where it's like, if you tag them and you're like, this guy's a piece of shit. 5 years ago, it was, fire him. It was like a knee-jerk reaction. People freaked out. Yep. And now it's like, oh, you're doing that thing again. Like, we're on to the tactics of like, online gangs that try and cost people their jobs.
I used to work at a digital marketing agency. I know I never talk about this. And so we'd manage our clients' social media, and our fucking clients would see one negative comment under a post, and there'd be an emergency phone call being made at 9 o'clock at night. Karl, the Jim Rodriguez just said that they tried the new grape flavor and it sucks. Like, all right, I'll block it. I don't know what you want me to do. It's like,
this in 2018 would have worked.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like Anthony would be fired from whatever. Jay would be fired from Sirius. Like this might have worked 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Thank God we're past that time now. But anyway, yes, a lot of heat for Hackamania, but alas, Corey Feldman will not be there, everyone. Was hoping to get a photo
devastated.
with him. I know. It's very
I hope Chad still goes and protests you guys, because I think there's a chance Chad is like, if he does some good and finally gets you guys off the streets, it would be nicer for all of us.
Chad also said that it would be more fun to protest than to attend the event. And he included in that sentence, he said it would be more fun to protest than to attend the event and hang out with people. We all like each other. That's half of the event.
Isn't that what protesting is, though?
Like,
is it like hanging out with the protesters, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.